Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith. Graphic Online, truth and accuracy every day.
This is Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei of Living Streams International. We meet behind the trade fair, behind Zenith College, bringing you matters of faith with Graphic Online. Today I'd like to caption my topic, scarves and cloths. Not clothes, or cloth, ntuma, material, mama. Scarves, that's the one that the women wear around their head, the headbands that they wear, they call it scarf, or scarves, and cloths. In John 27 onwards, if you remember, that when Jesus rose up from the dead, there's a very nice, interesting description. When Mary and Peter, they rushed to the tomb, and then they went inside, and then the Bible went to give a graphic description of the nature of the grave cloth that was there. The Bible said the head cloth was folded. That means the scarf around the head had been folded, but then the body cloth had not been folded. And, I always keep laughing at myself. Why would the Bible go to such a graphic description of how the cloths were lying? And for me, it is always very important. Listen, there's nothing in the Bible that is for decorative purposes. Everything has significance. And if you listen intently enough to the teacher, the one who wrote the word, who inspired the word, he will lead you into all truth. And he will give you a revelatory principle. So, the head cloth was folded, but the body cloth was not folded. And for me, the principle is very simple. The same person who took time to fold the head cloth could have also taken time to fold the body cloth. But why did they leave the body cloth empty? And then they served, the scarf was folded. And for me, this is where the good news comes. Jesus, the head of the church, because he had finished his work, and because God had finished with him. When I say God had finished, not a totality, but he had finished his work, and everything concerning him here on this earth was wrapped up. The Bible said they wrapped up the head cloth. That means that he had finished his work. So his head cloth, he could afford to fold it. But the body cloth, which is the body of Christ, and the body of Christ then means you and I, because we form the body of Christ. Because God has not finished with us, he has not folded our cloth yet. So guess what? Your story is not yet over. Guess what? This is not the end. Guess what? There's still more that God is doing in your life. So two things God is doing. First, you are a work in progress. And that means that anybody else who wants to criticize you or condemn you, you turn to the person and tell the person, I'm a work in progress. Leave me alone. The next thing is that he has not finished with you. There's greater to come, much more better things to come, much more nicer things to come. God is still at work in you, bringing you to an expected end. And that expected end is going to bring laughter to your mouth. So your story is not over. Don't fold your cloth. Don't close your book. Don't put a full stop to whoever. Why? Because he is still at work. And he's doing something nice, and he's doing something powerful. I'm always confident, and I'm always comforted by this word, that God is still at work in me, both to will and to do of his good pleasure. So guess what? Your story is not over. Don't you dare fold the cloth. Don't you dare throw in the towel. Don't you dare say it is over. It's not yet over. There's something bigger, there's something better, there's something brighter ahead than where you're coming from. Yesterday is past and gone. Today, it's okay. But tomorrow is what matters. So yes, stand in today, but keep looking out for tomorrow, because he's about to do something new, something good, something better than what you see. He said, listen, the glory of the latter house shall be greater than the glory of the former. So what you see, the former things, are not the end of a story. It is the new things that are about to end. Better is the end of a matter than the beginning thereof. So you know what? Scarves and cloth. Forget about the scarf. The cloth is what matters. He's still at work in you, still at work in me. So you know what? Leave me alone, but I won't leave you alone. See you the next time.